Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're interacting to the 6th episode of The Duke of Death and His Maid. This one's titled The Duke, Alice, and a Night in the Witch's World. Yes, we're going to the Witch's World, or at least a place where there are witches. I don't know how much of a world they're necessarily going to have in this, if it's just a secluded area that the witches inhabit, like a creepy forest or something, or if it's going to be like an actual alternate dimension, like we've seen with many other series, like Burn the Witch had like this alternate London, we've had Vanitas that has its alternate Paris, like things like that. I don't know if we're going to do something like that in this, or how they're going to do it, but we're going to see the witches because the Witches' Sabbath is going to take place, and Cuff has decided to take us there in the hopes of finding the witch that may have cursed us. I don't know how that witch would necessarily react to us being there, or any witch will react to just normal humans being here. Well, I guess a cursed individual, maybe they'll have a different view on that, as opposed to someone like, say, Alice, who just shows up. Although we did have that encounter in, which episode was it? It was the date episode, episode 3, when we had that woman in the mask that recognized Alice's mother, or thought Alice looked like her mother, and kind of knew of her. So there's something a bit creepy going on there. I'm sure we'll start delving into why Alice's mother is known in that way. I'm sure we'll get there. Maybe Alice is a descendant of a witch, or is known to the witches in some way. Maybe the mother was known to the witches in some way. I don't know. Maybe the mother was cursed as well. I guess we'll see. But we're going to start maybe getting some more answers on our cursed front here. We are starting to pick up our pacing on exploring that. Like I said, I don't think this show, at least this season of the show, will necessarily get to the point of being able to solve it. I'm sure we'll get a lot more information about what happened. Well, maybe not even that. We might get an answer as to why the curse was enacted in the first place. That would be nice. I'm going to assume the family has something to do with it as well, just because it feels like it's a curse that was given to the Duke, but has been no real reason as to why the Duke would have deserved it. So it feels like it's a way of getting back at maybe the family, the mother or someone, and then the mother just turned into a bitch and was like, just disown it, who cares? I guess we'll see what ends up happening on that front, but I'm sure the family's going to be involved a little more than what it seems. Because Viola has been... She's an interesting character, let's just put it that way. But she's not a bad character in terms of the way she treats the Duke, per se. It's very much like just the sisterly teasing that happens. And so she does secretly care about Duke, and that's why she does kind of show up. She says it's for Rob, she says it'll be for Alice, whatever. But she wants to check up on him every now and then too, although she'd never actually admit it. But it's just a nice little relationship they have. And we also met Zane last time, or Zine, I forget how they said his name. And we have like two different points here, because obviously Duke is jealous of them two being able to have physical connections, whereas Zine is envious of the way Duke and Alice are because they're so open about their feelings, whereas Cuff and Zane are kind of like closed off in that way. So it's like, it kind of shows the importance of having both, really. It's like, yes, you can be emotionally connected, but if you can't have physical contact, it still feels lonely. Whereas you can have all the physical contact if you want, but if the feelings aren't really out there, it also feels lonely. And it's just a kind of two different versions of isolation, which is kind of interesting and kind of relevant to a lot of people, I think, especially those in longer distance relationships as well. Like, the lack of physical contact thing is what I think kills a lot of long distance relationships. Some people's love languages just don't mesh well with the lack of physical connection. Personally, I can hold out, but you do have to have that eventual meeting and things like that. So, yeah, I've had a couple of long distance relationships now, and yeah, ultimately that does end up being a huge factor into it. And people who don't even think their love language is physical contact kind of realize how needed it almost is if it's their first long distance relationship, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, yeah, we're going to the Witch's World. We're going to see what this Witch's Sabbath is all about and see if we get any more clues as to why Alice's mother is known to that one individual in particular, if they'll be there or not, I guess we'll see. So, loading up the episode up here. As per usual, these are time-based format access here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in picture, go to my Patreon down the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all Patreon access I do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Sympho Gear, and Lock Horizon. Lock Horizon will be following shortly after this one. But yeah, here on YouTube we do tire-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a tire for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. On play site episode, eyesight episode, and we should be in sync. Watch this one on Funimation as per usual, since they're the ones who licensed this series. Interestingly, no Universal logo this time. I don't know why, but no Universal logo. We just have Funimation logo, so 7 seconds of logo. So nice, short, and sweet. I don't know if Funimation listened to my complaints about it being the longest intro in anime, or if they just forgot and cut off the Universal bit because they forgot that was part of the episode. I don't know. But it's just weird how that's changed midway through the season. I'm not complaining, because it means we get into the actual episode a lot sooner, but you know, it's just a weird thing to have, like, your intro logos change midway through. So, anyway, we're going to load the episode up here. You can use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset as well to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That should be synced up as well, if that helps. So, with all that said, let's get into the first of this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Funimation, cheers. Here we go. Usual intro. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. She actually had a physical ball that she pulled out. Oh my god. I love Alice. I just love the Duke and Alice together. They work so well. We still have that one last character on the end there as well. I think that might be the brother, actually. Alright. Duke Alice and the Night of the Witch's World. Oh, bit overgrown. This place hasn't been taken care of in a while. Yeah. This is actually a very useful ability for this. I mean, apparently. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. That's traumatizing. Mm-hmm. There's a certain level of thickness that is needed. Interesting, okay. Mm. Yeah. Doesn't go through his boots though, interestingly. Hmm. Hmm. He doesn't want to with them, does he? Hey! Hmm. Aw. God, they're so cute together. Mm-hmm. It's possible. I don't know if that will necessarily be true. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think the mother will turn around that easily. Oh, hello, we're back here. Mm-hmm. uh, oh, good luck. Sure. Fair. Yes, give her the jacket. Hmm. It is a bit, yeah. Of course he would, but the teasing. Oh, there's Cat. Yeah. Aww. No. No, she really is not pure. Oh, how she asks, is she pure? While she's looking like that. Hmm. She's gonna open the door? Yeah, she's gonna open the door. Aww. God, I just love these two together. I really do. Alright, Blood Moon time. Hey. So many weapons. Hmm. I mean, there might be. Design, that was it. Sure. It's a good question, actually. Going through the mirror? Ah, we are going to somewhere different. Okay. Hmm. Rob's like, what the hell's going on? The hell is the moon? Yeah, they're quite diverse. Some of them, maybe. Well, that's noble. Okay, it's not a living thing. Interesting to know that eye is not technically considered a living thing. Oh, hello. We have a leader of sorts. Oh, it's this one, okay. This is the one that recognized as his mother. We back in school or something? Yeah. Attendance. Beto. Lloyd. Dalef, yeah. Apparently. Geto Teto, okay. Wow. Wow. Nope. Nope. Uh, no, I think she knows this is Alice at least. What a weird meeting this is. Okay. Don't speak so soon. Really? That was it? We learned nothing. Hmm. Oh boy. Don't anger him. Not considered a living thing either, since he can hold it. Yep, knew it immediately. I mean, it's not exactly much of a disguise, is it? Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. You know. Okay. Okay. You do know, okay. Hmm. Oh, shit. Okay. Interesting. The witch died, but the curse persisted. Yeah, that's. Well, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. You hate her. Okay. So it's rare. Just want something straight give up. Yeah. 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 Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. This is considered living, okay. Hmm. Just about. Food. Those movements. Sure. Of course. Hmm. Very little. Mm. It's a good question. Why? Hmm. Hey. Zion's terrible. I love him. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. uh, Rob. Rob's just like, yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Witch already dead, huh? Well, on the plus side, it means we no longer have to try and bargain with the witch. Because if she was still alive and we had to try and get her to break our curse, we'd have to try and bargain with her. And I don't know how you would necessarily bargain in that situation. You often have to end up giving something even greater just to get that. So that's a plus, but a curse that transcends her death even is kind of impactful. And she sounds like someone that's very unique in the witch's world in terms of power. There must be someone in a similar power level, though. Or someone that knew of the witch. Because Dallas seems to despise them for some reason. I wonder what made them despise that witch. But if we can find other witches that would know of said witch, that would be helpful. Next time. Uneventful day. Okay. Uneventful day, huh? I guess it's going to be a more chill episode, more like a slice of lifey episode than the past one. That's what I'm going to assume, anyway. Yeah, very, very interesting. Just do that. Nice that we've got some friends. Duke's getting a bit of more of a larger of a social group. That's very nice. Yeah. So the witch's pure ability, which led to this very unique and powerful curse, ultimately ends up being her own death because I guess she was experimenting with something in particular and it ended up costing her her life instead. I wonder if there was anyone that's even close to her level then. Of course, Darth was just like, I'll just give up, it's not going to happen. But I wonder if there's a little more to it than even that. I only met Alice's mother once, but also met Duke as a child, so she knows a lot more about the witch than she's letting on, but is not willing to say because of her hatred for her, and doesn't really want to help the Duke, I guess, either. There's no real reason to help the Duke, I suppose, in this situation. I wonder. I'm sure Alice's mother is going to come back and be quite an important factor in all this. I don't think it's going to be as obvious to say, oh, Alice's mother is like this super powerful witch all along, or something like that. I don't think they'd necessarily go that route with it. It would be interesting if the Duke's mother was involved in some way, but I don't know if the Duke's mother is necessarily meant to be like just a not a very good mother figure, or if she's actually going to be antagonistic in terms of the overall plot of the show. I don't quite know on that one yet. I imagine she's just disapproving everything. We've also got the brother to meet still as well. I guess we'll see. But looks like next episode, at least judging by the title of Uneventful Day, I'm going to assume it's going to be a bit more of a chilled out episode, more than likely, and just have a more slice of lifey time with Duke and Alice. Seemed likely, but I guess we'll see. I'm about to go watch that in a minute. In fact, I don't think it's uploaded yet, has it? I think it's only just aired in Japan at the time I'm recording this, so I'll probably go record Log Horizon first and then come back for the next episode of Duke, but you guys will see Duke straight after this one as well. So, yeah, good episode. Nice to get a bit more information, and yeah, we've got something a bit more interesting with the witch already being dead, and that's certainly a bit of a curveball in all this, and I'm quite excited to see where this goes. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments waiting for the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see future episodes of this. We'll be doing, obviously, episode 7. Yep, 7 straight after this. Well, you guys will see it straight after. I'll be doing Log Horizon then the next episode. But also the summer 2021 season that you can find here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.